Boom! What up, boys and girls? It's your man 50 Grand, your boy Chips Ahoy, and I'm back for another video. Today I'm talking to y'all about wedding details, and I'm going to give you guys the three tips that I use to get the best looking detail shots on my wedding days. But before we do that, I actually want to show you guys some of the photos up front this time instead of waiting to the end. Show off the venue in your detail shots. Now, whether it's a dress and you're hanging it on a barn, get that wide shot that takes in everything. So when they're coming back and they're going through the gallery or their album that you gave them, they're remembering so much about the day. Not because you just took a plain shot of a dress, like hanging on a closet door or all the shit laying on top of fabric, but because they get to see their dress, but they also get to see the venue. They also get to see the weather, what the day looked like that day. And I think it's going to trigger, a lot more memories that way when you show off the venue. So whether it's the outside of a venue, if a venue has some really pretty stained glass, any kind of features, fountains, things like that, use your details and put them on these different places to show the venue off. That's going to help your couples remember the day even more. Number 3, I like to add layers. use foreground. When you're shooting your details, put them in places where you can shoot through flowers. Add layers. So by adding layers, I mean you have something in the foreground, you have what you're taking a photo of, and then you have something in the background. You're adding layers there. It's more interesting to the eyes. And I use this also in a way that's going to show the venue off as well. So if there's some nice rose bushes or cherry blossoms or things like that that are out in the front, I'll strategically place myself shooting through it to add some really cool blur, and then you get the background blur, and then you get whatever the shoes or whatever you're shooting in focus. It makes the photos a lot more interesting if you ask me. So those are three things that I use to make my detail photos pop. I'll run through them again. We're looking for highlights on the ground. Once you get there, we're talking about sun highlights. I like to shoot them in a way that shows the venue off, right? Show off that venue. They paid a lot of money for that venue as well as those details. What a cool thing to combine them two together to help them remember their day. Also use foreground. Put some stuff in front of what you're shooting to get some really cool blur. Add these layers and make the photos pop. Again, something I don't do. We're not bringing trunks to do flat lays. Okay, nobody's doing trunks to bring. Let's stop doing that. That's silly. A bonus thing that I would do for dresses. Boy, I'm giving y'all some bonus time today, Daddy. I will hang dresses if there's not like an obvious place. Like sometimes you can walk into a venue and like it's just laid out perfectly for you. Like that's where the dress is going. I'll hang the dresses and I'll backlight them with flash. Use the venue as much as you can, but I like to backlight the dress with flash, exposed for like the sky, and then you get this dress that's just blown up white, and you're taking in the venue, you see the sky, everything like that. So try that. And all I simply do with that is I'll take a flash, for me an 8200, hang the dress. I put behind it on a stand the 8200. Sometimes I'll just leave it bare bulb, meaning no modifiers on top. Or sometimes I'll put a sphere, a magmod sphere on top of it and use that. I step back, I compose, I expose for the sky, and then I take my shot. If it needs more power, I ramp more power up on the flash, and boom, we got it. So, showed you some stuff up front, some detail photos up front. I'm gonna show you some right now to take you out of this video. I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. Let's get engaged here. Y'all show me in the comments, if you can, photos that you've taken, things that you do, that you like to do to get really nice detail shots. Because I can learn from you just like you guys can learn from me. We should make the comment section like a community where we all are helping each other. So there we have it. Look for highlights, show off the venue, and shoot through foreground. Backlight dresses if you got some flash. Thanks for tuning in. Love y'all.